Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays, The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. New run. I think we might as well do some more Eden stuff. We got a little tiny win streak going. We unlocked Blinding Baby on the last run. I think we can do pretty much whatever the heck we want here. Kidney Stone and Necronomicon. Our seed here, E7RT27FY. Do need to, I mean, probably not need to, but should apologize. Still a little bit under the weather, a little bit, you know, NyQuil'd up. I don't think NyQuil actually carries any, what am I trying? Intoxicating properties is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Our rate of fire is so bad here. Oh, that was actually amazing on their part. So Kidney Stone's gonna be good, but yeah, I figured it was worth the disclosure anyway. I have a great excuse, let's put it that way, in case my commentary is not necessarily up to snuff, or my gameplay. I'm not salty about the original damage we took there. That damage was, you know, they earned it. We need a DPS upgrade on one of our first two floors. Wouldn't mind an HP upgrade on this floor, even though it would hamper us for the next floor from a, you know, obviously the perspective of having more DPS. But we need a DPS upgrade, that helps, within the next couple of floors, or we're going to find ourselves in a real tricky spot, because we are not shooting as fast as we need to shoot. Free key is good. We're not doing anything here. Not anything quickly anyway, just prepare yourself to pick up 1 or 2 pennies very, very slowly. Blinding Baby unlocks a co-op baby, so I don't think we have any need to, like, try to seek out Blinding Baby. We gotta seek out Mega. As I understand it, Mega has a rarity that's like, ooh, we did have the matchstick trinket. That or petrified poop, probably petrified poop. But as I understand it, people have told me Mega has a rarity that's like double that of non-Mega items, which is pretty scary. Non-Mega special items, I should say, so it might take us a while to find it. So I'm not really stressing out. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm here for a good time, not a long time, so have a good time. The sun don't shine every day. Why am I taking teleport? That's a fantastic question itself. Thank you for asking it. I don't really know yet, but I know that it gives us a way out of boss rush. I know that it gives us a way to do curse rooms for half price, or if we gain the ability to fly, it's 0 price. We can skip rooms we don't like sometimes. This is a room I don't like and would like to skip, but maybe we'll get something for killing the spiders. Yeah, 2 extra bombs. We'll blow this guy up, maybe get something out of it. Another key. Okay. Could be better, could be worse. Let's head down here and fight our first boss. Looking for, honestly, now that we've got Small Rock, 1 regular HP would be nice. Cube of Meat is certainly not bad. And actually allows us to deal damage. It's kind of like, it's not a DPS upgrade, it's more like completely skirting around DPS problems, but that being said, I'm still a little bit on edge about how this run is looking right now. It's not looking too good from a, like a starting really overpowered situation. Last floor, or last run, we got Abaddon on like our first deal with the devil, which we actually got on the caves, not the caves, sorry, the basement 1. Obviously, that's not going to replicate itself here. Come on. Just checking to see if these guys exploded when I hit them. Since they don't, we can be a little bit more aggressive about getting in here. Should we be teleporting every time it's available? It's a good question I don't necessarily know the answer to. At least we're one-shotting the flies. That actually is pretty positive. Very much might like to buy... Oh my god, that's so lucky. I was gonna say, very much might like to buy a Spirit Heart from our shop, and now I think, like, we definitely want to try to buy a Spirit Heart from our shop, because it does put us over the threshold required to take any old deal with the devil, and the boss fight's right here, so we got a chance, as small as it may be, to make that happen. Who's our boss? Monstro. Monstro is like a totally okay boss to do a little Cube of Meat damage to. You don't want to, you know, push it too hard. Press your luck. But if you can hit him a couple of times, even for like an 1/8 of a rotation with Cube of Meat, you're gonna find yourself in a good spot. Synth oil is fairly good. My shadow really isn't, but I feel like I kind of have to go for broke. You know what I mean? I feel like we kind of have to push it a little bit. I like getting the deal with the devil precedent early. That helps out a lot too, as well. So even though my shadow's not that good, I found myself in kind of like a who dares wins kind of situation back there. And to be honest with you, now that we've gotten that black card, I'm glad we did. But prior to that, I was maybe a little bit anxious about how the situation would resolve. It looks like we have some kind of book-based check-in, check-out system up ahead. What would you do with this? My suggestion is that we open it up and see what books are inside and hopefully take like a Book of Revelations or a Satanic Bible or a Book of Sin even would be better than what we presently have, or perhaps a Book of Shadows would also be good. Book of Secrets even maybe. I don't know. I'll take what I can get. And of course we have our item room coming back as well. Petrified Poop could hook us up here. Maybe we can get Jar of Flies if we don't like... Oh, well, that was unusual. I was gonna say maybe we can get Jar of Flies if we don't like anything in our library, but now we got a better book from our item room, as strange as that may sound. Just keep it up. Keep it up. And... 9 cents. With our donation machine and maybe our secret room could be enough. Oh, it's a double key room. It's not a library at all. Thank God I got the Satanic Bible then. Yeah, I'll open it up. And we got a 2 of diamonds. Good enough to get Jar of Flies. But do I want Jar of Flies or do I want battery charges? I think I probably at this point want battery charges. And we will check out our curse room as well, just in case. It's a pretty bad start. But we got 2 bombs, and that's about it. But 2 bombs. Not horrible. Secret room is in like a super weird location. It can't be adjacent to our boss room, so I really just, you know, I have no idea where it is here. We're going pretty slowly as well, but our stats are not necessarily amazing. I mean, we could easily get Jar of Flies, but I'm just going to blow this guy up, take that nickel. Might as well double up, grab this. Okay, why not? Let's try it, see what it is. The moon. It's a teleport card we could use probably like immediately on the next floor, but we could use it to get out of a curse room instead. This run's shaping up to be kind of interesting, I think. The interesting part about it right now, I should say, is that we don't really have too much going on, but we have the potential for really nice damage with synth oil, kidney stone to a small extent. Small rock to a large extent, which is a surprisingly difficult sentence to say there. We really just need the rate of fire to put it on the next, you know, kind of plane. Unfortunately, we don't really have the opportunity to do anything with that right now, so... guess we're just gonna have to keep on trucking here. This room fucking sucks. It sucks so bad that I almost want to lose my black card, but I've also heard that if you shoot the 2 poops in the middle, it kills all of them. I've clearly been lied to, but it probably does enough damage that they'll die quickly, I guess? That would never do that. Okay, that's a decent amount of money. 28 cents. Not that we're hurting for it as is, but it's always nice. 30 cents. We need a way to get into our shop and item room, though. It's possible we can actually get into our item room. We definitely need a way to get into our shop. We also, it's becoming increasingly important to note, we need a tiers upgrade, man. As of right now, I'm firing like maybe like 3 shots a second. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Yeah, somewhere in there. I know you're going to say it's not a full second, NL. Fucking time it, okay? You're probably literally correct, but my internal clock is well, it's not irrefutable, but it's very good. Ask me what time it is right now. I'm not even going to look at the clock. I'm going to say it's 9:31. Holy shit. Okay, I mean, there's no way you're ever going to believe this. It actually is 9:31 right now. And I didn't look at the clock. But I wish that I had actually gotten that wrong, so I could make it seem like a joke, but I got it right, and as a result, I just look like a fucking weirdo. Okay, we got the stain. The bad thing about this situation is I came through here without enough HP to take a deal with the devil. But honestly, I'm not sure our HP is getting any better for us on this floor. Probably when we found our shop, we'd have a chance at it, but... Good stuff. Good. And stuff combined. There we go. That's what I was waiting for, is a chance to get Kidney Stone unleashed. And we're done. No deal with the devil and an actual HP upgrade. Sick house. Okay, now can we find a way to get into our item room and shop? Can we access this key? We can't access this key. Whew, okay. Well, we have a secret room that might lead to an item room. Probably will not lead to our shop. So we'll try the moon card next. Look, it's not like the last time I looked at a clock was like 2 hours ago. I looked at the clock before starting this run. I suppose, conspiracy theory-wise, I could have just done the math given the amount of time the run looks like it's taken or my recording software or something. I'm just telling you. I got the time correct. Ton of money that unfortunately we can't really do much with on this floor. This is the kind of run that definitely has the potential. Even though I said it's interesting, I mean interesting in kind of like the way that, like, Tilda Swinton is interesting. Is, like, you know, not everybody's personal style for sure. And she can scare you a little bit in some of her roles, but she can also play an exceptional, powerful figure and, you know, transform the world of film forever. I didn't mean interesting like in a, well, I don't even know I'm gonna go there. But what I'm getting at is this could be a train wreck. Not that Tilda Swinton has ever in her illustrious career been a train wreck, but it could also be a success. I wouldn't say a rousing success yet, but certainly we've kind of, I think we've met the game halfway. We haven't taken very much dumb damage, and we have some HP. And most of the damage that we picked up, well, probably like mathematically, most of the damage we've picked up at least has been from, you know, things that I gave resources to look for, like Small Rock, for example. Don't take that as a slight on Tilda Swinton. She's a treasure of the medium. What would you do here? I would probably go to the... I can't believe Catacombs 1 is so large here, but I would probably go to the shop, hope they have a key. If they don't have a key, they could have a passive item, they could have a battery charge at least, I could get another black heart. They do have a key. They have wooden nickel, which I don't care about. I'll buy the spirit heart. I'll buy the card. Card is the Empress. This is fine. Boss Rush is looking like a long-forgotten fairy tale here, but... Let's see what we got in here. Maggie's bow. It's solid. It can be a game saver in the right hands, but for us right now, it's not really that good. I find myself in this situation right now where I'm like, with the Empress, I actually want to crack it to get a speed bonus. Do you recognize how sad that is? We're so slow that I want to crack the Empress card to go a little bit faster. This is a situation, the likes of which I have not seen in quite some time. We haven't even taken any, like, speed downgrades or anything. It's just, that's just our speed. It's like real life, man. I wish I had a 14-inch long dick, but instead I'm burdened with this 16-inch long dick, and there's not much I can do about it unless I pick up an item that's called a dick shortener. I don't really know where I was going with that. Algizrune. Algizrune is more powerful than the Empress, believe it or not, considering they're both, like, single-use only. The Algizrune guarantees us a kill on an enemy without getting hit ourselves. Does the Empress do that? Gives us a good chance, but it certainly doesn't guarantee it. Okay, let's go to the item room first, because I have faith that I will pick up a key elsewhere on this run. Elsewhere on this floor, I should say. Luckily, I've practiced, not to toot my own horn, of course, but luckily I've practiced enough with the cube of meat to feel relatively comfortable, although I would like to have more speed if possible. Oh, this is a good opportunity for us to change our run here. Yeah, 8-inch nails for sure. For several reasons we'll go with this, but we definitely don't want to invest too much in skipping past an item that is already a really good take. Synergizes decently, maybe, with Kidney Stone. It's all good. Just keep moving back. Keep moving back. Last one? No, there's probably one that's just been mired over here, right? No! Excellent. Alright, I don't really care about the secret room, to be honest with you. The more important thing for me right now, and forever, is going to be getting through this just slightly faster so I can feel good about myself. You know, there's like a morale thing for sure, and I'm not talking about mushrooms. The slower you are on a run, the faster your desire to win is eroded. I think there's something to be said about that, you know? Maybe it's a person-to-person kind of thing, but for me personally, The slower a run is, the faster my desire to win gets eroded. And I'm starting to feel that a little bit on this one. We're still doing okay, but it's slowing down, or at least not speeding up. And I'm displeased by this revelation. We're also low on keys, and our stats are pretty bad. So it's got like the unholy trinity of shit that can kind of suck about an Isaac run. But these are the kind of runs that can make something, you know, you can make something out of nothing, you know, you can make some special memories here. Everybody remembers Trainwreck. Or many people remember Trainwreck. Just give me a key. It's not like I got rid of Flat Penny to take Petrified Poop. It was the matchstick. We're doing fine on bombs. It's just keys, man. Oh, that's pretty lucky. Okay. High Priestess, maybe we'll take it into our boss fight on this floor. Sure, we'll buy this. You know what? We should buy Pay to Play, and I'll buy the key as well. Even though that seems a little counterintuitive, we can open a golden chest or something. But, Pay to Play means we don't have to worry about keys anymore. And that's been, well, we don't have to worry about keys for doors. And that's been a real problem. Nice, okay. Speed it up a little bit. This is our deal with the devil chance, too. That's like the only time I've ever been like, man, I wish we weren't fighting the Hollow right now. Like, he's actually harder to kill with High Priestess than, like, you know, maybe Gertie would be right now. Come on, good deal with the devil. Up my rate of fire. No anythings? That hurts. That hurts. Now it's like you want me to lose. I did show the seed, right? E7RT27FY. Why don't you join me on this trip through the miasma of the human psyche? And we'll meet each other on the other side to talk about what pops up. Curse of the Lost. Not that bad. At least it's not, you know, the curse that, you know, we're living with all the time right now, which is just the curse of doing shit damage and not being able to make a change in your Isaac life. It's actually like the perfect ingredients for Trainwreck. An incentive to hit yourself, for sure, in Cube of Meat here. An almost inability to die, so that we're going to live for quite some time. That comes from, obviously, Satanic Bible. Remarkable lack of ability to kill enemies with any sort of efficiency. Now just give me another speed down or something. That's all we need. Alright, well, I mean, Satanic Bible. He actually gave me Satanic Bible, which is really good. And then a Pretty Fly, which is also nice. So I can't really be too mad. I would say goodbye to Boss Rush on this run. It doesn't look plausible. As much as it pains me to say, and it always does, man. It always does. I want to be the guy who does Boss Rush every time. It fits in with my strategy. It's a high-risk, high-reward situation. I'm happy to lose the Blackheart to speed this up a little bit. You know what? Hit me again. See what happens. You won't. So many battery charges, too. Yeah, that's exactly why I was into that. It's not worth the keys right now. Pretty sad that with 8-inch nails, Small Rock, and Synth Oil, we're still not one-shotting those wall spiders, but one day, our day is gonna come. Percano. Now, that'll sort out the rest of this room, probably, but keep it moving here. I'm not gonna let Curse of the Lost do what Curse of the Lost does to me a lot of the time, where I'm like, oh, we just found the boss, let's not even worry about the item room in the shop. This is a terrible decision. For many reasons. Obvious ones aside, let's talk about the fact that I bought Pay to Play. If we're not gonna do anything with Pay to Play, we should stay away from Pay to Play. Or we should have stayed away from Pay to Play in the past, I should say. Oh, careful. Cube of Meat. Of course, that takes us to our second level. Oh, Contract from Below. This is like so not what we need right now. What do we got over here? An item room in a shop, mayhaps? At this point, I'll do anything to kill enemies faster. This is a very dangerous situation to be in. 2 luck upgrades in a row is actually awesome, but I'm basically at the point where I'm like, you just tell me what you want me to do, man. Just point at it. I will eat it or fuck it for a Tears upgrade. Hopefully neither. Hopefully just maybe look at it. There can be some bad things to look at, but Anything I would rather not look at, I would definitely rather look at than eat or fuck, probably. So let's just hope that it doesn't come to that. Okay, this is our corridor. This is the research facility from whence we'll be able to make our lives function properly. Holy shit, the halo is pretty good. We're not absurdly slow. Sackboy is also incredible. Obviously, we'll take advantage of that. Battery charge is out the ass. Now we got a true train wreck run waiting to happen. I was gonna say, that's the Emperor card. That'd be good, but... Okay. Now we got some Sackboys dropping here. Give me an Emperor card. I'll do Boss Rush. I'm joking. I'd rather not. But certainly picking up Sackboy and picking up the Halo is a pretty nice turn of events for us. And we got so many sacks over here, we might as well check it out. Even with an Emperor card, we might not be able to get to the boss fight in time. That's really good. We got a Guppy item. You know what? Let's take Guppy's head, man. We need the damage. I know it seems like we just threw away a really obvious kind of chance at a win. Nah. The Guppy pickup is going to help us out a ton. Our damage has improved slightly, but we should be getting hit less, but also we'll have at least 3 flies per room now, which is fairly helpful. It's something, at least. Let's head down here. Okay. Curse of the Blind on the Depths 2. 1907. Unless we just walk through empty rooms and find Boss Rush, I would give up the dream. But at least we're doing a little bit of extra damage here. Boss Rush with an Algiz rune is still probably not worth skipping the item room, considering we're going to take some damage in the process at the very least. Possibly a lot of it. Come on, Fly. You can see him. Weirdly enough, that's super not worth the use of our bombs or keys. Maybe not weird at all, now that I think about it. Cube of Meat doing its work. Between Cube of Meat and Guppy's head here, we got like a genuine chance at, well, not making Boss Rush happen, but a genuine chance of winning this run. It would be nice if we got like one deal with the devil that actually believed in us and treated us with respect as opposed to the ones we've had so far. Not that I'm projecting. No, it's a narrative device I use there. Luckily didn't get hit by the red poop. There's our boss. We're just a bit shy of actually being able to make Boss Rush work, but that's alright. We're going to leave, and not this floor. We're going to leave this room, come back later. We need to get the item room first. 2 of clubs, 2 of clubs. Takes us up to 68 bombs. So how many, this room contained like 58 bombs by itself or something like that? That's pretty ridiculous. But meanwhile, it also contained like actually only 2 somehow. Math is a little funny that way sometimes. Kidney Stone is still doing some work. I don't know if I'd say that it's doing good work. This is also the kind of run where all the comments show up that go like, "No, you see what it's like, NL. This is an average run for the average person." And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, we got a couple of good things going for us here, but I'm pretty sure this is not... This is a below average run. Man, anti-grav by accident. I'm not that salty to have anti-grav. I'm just salty that I didn't get a chance to think about it before picking it up because of the curse. Curse of the, or 2 of Hearts is not that good. Never-ending shops is that good? But we don't really have anything to buy, so I guess we'll just leave instead. We try a bomb here. Nothing. Dang, son. Okay, let's just go fight Mom. Hopefully we get a deal with the devil. If not, I mean, we got Algiz ready for the cathedral. A win seems very likely. The only question is whether or not we're going to have any fun along the way. I don't need to have like an aggressively overpowered run to have fun. Just give me kind of a cool synergy. I mean, anti-grav is like a borderline fun setup. I'm not ashamed to admit it, you know? A Tears upgrade is something we've been asking for a long time. Unconditionally, and we got it with some conditions, so I guess I can't really be too salty about it. I'd rather have anti-grav than not have it, probably, but it's... the jury's out to some extent. No deal with the devil. Obviously, we'll take the Polaroid. Head down to the next floor. Maybe if we can get permanent Polaroid invincibility on the next floor. Start to, you know, chin up a little bit. 2 pills. 2 pretty flies. I don't think it contributes towards Beelzebub, but it does give us full orbitals. I guess we would have had them with the 2 flies, or with the first fly to begin with, but... Now, this should tell you how desperate I am for damage, in that I'm actually thinking about waiting in here with Cube of Meat. Despite the fact that it's just a maelstrom of disaster. It's also my wrestling name. But it's going okay. We're not taking damage. At this point, I'm thinking maybe we open up that mob trap room, go for a guppy item, but it's pretty unlikely to happen. Definitely not doing Hush. I gotta be honest, we may not even make the Hush fight here. 30 minutes? Oh, wow. Never mind. We would totally make Hush, but we're not gonna do it unless this deal with the devil is really fun. 3 batteries. 4 batteries. That's a lot of flies for this room. Might as well pop Empress, because we're taking Algiz with us. But yeah, to be honest with you, 30 minutes, I have no point in not continuing this tangent, but 30 minutes is a really lenient time for Hush relative to Boss Rush. Like, Boss Rush at 20 is a little tough. Usually it's pretty easy to make the qualification for Hush. But this time could have been tricky, but it's turned out not to be. Look, I would, more than anybody, I would love to be in permanent Polaroid invincibility right now. Those are not worth it. This is a bust, man. But it's a bust that we've kind of quietly been doing okay. Come on, reroll my run. Reroll my run. I never ask for the run reroll unless it's truly dire. Cricket's Head. Help down. Well, I guess I might as well have taken Betrayal or something. Emperor card? Sun card? Judgment card. Okay, Judgment, what do you got for me? I would like to blow you up for a deal with the devil, but I also don't mind if you just pay out with, like, HP that I lost. What's a card? 2 of diamonds. Ah, if I'd known that earlier. Well, we're probably not going to need our money for anything else. So let's 2 of diamonds, our 3 cents that we just picked up, and he paid out immediately, which is still fine. Just use our sun card right away to figure out where the heck we're going to go. We got 72 bombs. That's something that I would expect to probably see factor in a little bit more in the near future here. It's a really convenient secret room. We actually will have the ability to skip, like, 2 big rooms. He's going to pop up. Yeah. Can't resist it. The Fool does nothing for us. Okay. Start dropping some bombs. It always takes me way too long to realize that bombs are a thing that you can use to, like, do damage to enemies. But it is what it is. We'll go back for that key. We also have Key Bum. I think we want the keys, though. For now, at least. 2 of Hearts still does nothing for us. Man, oh man. Well, with 70 bombs, let's get some money. Maybe money equals power shows up. No, okay. I said let's get some money, so I pretty much doomed myself for that to not work. Kidney Stone, Anti-Grav actually seems like a terrible synergy, because the shots from Kidney Stone don't fire right away, so if you're aiming them at an enemy, prepare for several of them to be wasted as soon as the Kidney Stone pops. Mom's Heart, I expect, will eat some HP. Unfortunately, of course, I would prefer that that were not the case. We are in a situation where we could use Algiz on Mom's Heart and then take, like, an Emperor card with us, but that's pretty much it. It has to be, like, Algiz Emperor. So, without finding an Emperor card, we're just moving on. And these rooms have been extremely easy. Each one also gives us flies, which will probably be gone now, but... Stationary enemies are a counter to my earlier point. Still totally easy to kill them with Kidney Stone. Alright. So we got some runes. We do have an Emperor card. Okay, that's going to change everything. Now things are going to start to move very fast. And we're doing this basically because HP forces us to. Emperor, Wheel of Fortune. I figured we might as well blow up 2 Wheels of Fortune. Out of that, we did not get any sacks, which is unfortunate, but Balls of Steel's pretty good. Ansus does nothing for us right now. This is good tactics, man. Take Algiz in here. Oh, dude. This has actually worked out super nicely. I know it seems weird. Like, why would you use Algiz on Mom's Heart when Isaac's probably harder? Well, first off, I think that's debatable, but the real answer is mostly just that we can get the value out of both of these now. This is, like, a deceptively smart play. And for once I am tooting my own horn. Of course we'll take this. For once I am tooting my own horn. That's a play that, you know, a year ago, and I guess that's the time scale that I measure Isaac in now. That's a play I probably would not have made. And we're a better player for doing that. Now we Emperor card into the Isaac fight. This is going to take at least twice as long. Just see if there's anything special on the ground here. No tinted rocks, so we'll leave. Okay. And now I kind of wish I actually didn't get that HP up, so I didn't have... or I could have had Polaroid invincibility here, but, you know, life goes on. What am I hoping for in the chest? Weirdly enough, you know what would be awesome is actually Remote Detonator. Even though I love Guppy's head, it would be nice to get Remote Detonator. That was very stupid of me. And just put ourselves in a position where we can actually use the bombs as, like, blockers. Really got to get through this phase of the Isaac fight. Those kidney stone shots are largely wasted. Ah, we made it through, though. Okay. Nice. Ooh, it might be a little close here. Like, it's been a fast run. We've made it into a fast run, despite the game's best efforts to kind of slow us down. You might be saying, well, why are you complaining? You just got the pentagram. Pentagram is not quite good enough to say that about. Most of those shots hit from kidney stone, so I'm relatively pleased. Gotta keep firing, because it is maybe still beneficial to get kidney stone shots, you know, like, out there. Assuming we can actually hit with them. We're not doing so much damage that Isaac, like, never enters the cycle. Like, he's very much in the cycle here. The cycle of, like, you know, shooting, not shooting. Shooting, not shooting. Like, that's important for us to encounter. But still, it's certainly not been easy either. And the chest is going to be tough, man. Unless we get, like, some stat upgrades. We have no idea where we're going. We got the keys to do it. We got a Bumbo, we got a Nod Leaf, we got a Golden Teleporter. We got a Friend Zone, which might... I was hoping that would put us in Beelzebub state. So, I mean, with that pickup, we won. We won the run. And I mean that, you know, in the least cocky way possible. But straight up, you know, we have Nod Leaf and an Attack Fly now. So, if we want to, and it's a large if... But if we want to, I can just stand still on every single room, I think. Occasionally, there will be enemies I'll have to shoot. I don't even mean, like, envy. That is just, it's nice to shoot. I mean, like, there will be enemies that we have to shoot. Because they'll be, you know, not popping up or chasing us down or something like that. So, it is for the best to do damage. It would be awesome if we could make Nod Leaf Bumbo work. Prepare yourself for what is going to be probably a long and kind of arduous ordeal here. Not a bad run, though. Like, I mean, all things considered, it ended up working out relatively well, right? How can I be mad about a run in which we have literal victory, like, on our fingertips? It's assured, more or less. That was terrible damage, but, you know, honestly, at this point, I'm like, sweet, merciful black heart damage to all enemies on the room is worth something. Probably shouldn't have done it twice. We do now have some My Shadow enemies, though. Kind of set up a wall around ourselves with these nails, too. My Shadow's not really that good either, but... You gotta make do with what you have, man. One thing's for sure, though. We can't take 2 damage against every single room. I'm pretty sure... I'm not a math genius, but I know a little bit. I knew it was 931 a little while ago. And I'm thinking that probably that would result in our death more quickly than I'd like. Which is Isaac dying of old age somehow. Yeah, Bumbo should take the money. It always takes me a little too long to remember that. Joker? 2 of Hearts. Could come in handy. Probably won't, but could. Alright, stand still. Most of these enemies are going to get too close for their own good. Yeah, just run into your own bomb and also me. And then I shot like an idiot. Oh, 2 items. Holy shit. Cursed Eye, Spider Butt. Oh. How could you? Cursed Eye and Spider Butt? What did I do to deserve this? You know, this is really the moment of truth, though. Like, this run, I'm not saying it should be easy, but this floor should be fine. And I've lost a lot of HP on it already. That shouldn't have happened. I took the money from Bumbo. Figured we'd hermit, see where we end up. Oh, man, I'm gonna hate this room. What do you do about this shit? Do you actually sit here and wait for these enemies to locomote through you? Seems like a recipe for, like, really hating yourself. We gotta shoot something. At least get some kidney stone shots out there. Of course, they change direction when they get hit by the stone. That was terrible. Oh, Lord. Please don't put me in this position. Don't put me in the train wreck position of having to choose whether or not to just stand still on every room. Don't make me be the bearer of bad news like that. Oh, God, I probably should have been hit there. Almost done. Sorry. Oh, there's one more fragment left. Nice. Thank you. There's one more spider left? Good God. Okay, Bumbo, that's for you, man. Oh, God. Stand still. This is a stand-stillable situation. He'll get close enough. They can't resist. That's the thing. They'll teleport on top of you. There you go. Oh, the rotation is beautiful. Wait for the teleport again. Oh, it's happening. I like it. We're simply irresistible here. One of them is about to die. Both of them are pretty close, but one of them is like on death's door. That's the perfect range for them to be at for themselves. Like, there we go. One has finally been hit. Come on. Come on. I'd rather you just jump. I know I could probably shoot you now, but I'd rather not risk any HP. Even better. Stand. Oh my God. Stand right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Okay. Mostly did the job. All right. I'll take it. This is not Blue Baby. Can't help but notice. That is not Blue Baby. Also very disappointed that I was standing still there. Oh, we can't stand still and get an odd leaf to work while we're firing from Kidney Stone. What a terrible synergy, man. We still got 4 HP. And a 2 of diamonds as well. Amazing. This is also not our boss fight. Oh, we got very lucky. If this is the wrong direction for the boss fight, we may lose this run. If it's the right direction, I mean, all we gotta do is probably, like, go in there, stand close enough to Blue Baby that, you know, we do damage with our orbital, and then probably take a hit in the process, and then just deal with it. Like, just don't touch the controller. Well, I'm not using the controller. Don't touch the keyboard and mouse, and then you're good. But if we actually have to do, like, several more rooms on the way, not several, like a dozen more rooms on the way, that's where things are gonna start to become a problem. I'm, like, not at all regretful that I took, that I dropped Satanic Bible to take Guppy's head, by the way. All we've ever needed on this run is some damage. And somebody to goddamn believe in us. And, Guppy's head has done that. It's given us some extra damage. Whoa, okay. By the way, we did get SME Superfan just now, which is nice. It's not incredible, but it's pretty useful. He'll get close enough, I believe. Nice, okay. How are we going to handle this? Well, I know that Blue Baby kind of teleports, but I'm pretty sure that we're going to sacrifice an HP to get in there right away. Then we let the orbitals chew him up. And if we have to let Attack Fly do all the damage, then we have to let Attack Fly do all the damage. You know, life goes on. That almost hit me there. That would have been pretty disappointing. That one was not super far off either. SMB Superfan, you know, it's a sad run where that's like your contingency plan, but it is worked out for us. Let's do this. Yep, that's gonna happen. Okay. I thought we could get close enough without that happening, but I was ready to eat the cost if we had to. That's good. You got 60% HP left. 50% HP left. He's not moving anywhere. You got to admit, this is a fairly impressive run. In the end, we got carried by some really good defensive items. Nod Leaf, of course, at the end, but definitely like Satanic Bible through the start of the game, and all those batteries from Sackboy especially. But the damage was so poor. It's a triumph of the will that we actually like stuck around long enough to win this run. Holy crap! And we didn't get anything new unlocked, but still adds to our streak. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.